Hello, my name is Ashley Albert, and the story I have is The Unassigned Territory by Stephanie Powell Watts. This story follows a young girl named Stephanie as she has moved to a new town and is training to be a Jehovah's Witness. She follows a mentor, Leslie, as they make their rounds to the townspeople. Throughout the story, Leslie takes the lead on all of the houses, and Stephanie just listens how Leslie navigates the conversation and encourages her to just keep going when things go bad at certain houses and to not be discouraged by the people that don't want to hear the scripture. At the last stop, Stephanie decides she wants to take the lead, and the woman who opens the door, her name is Phyllis. Phyllis is like a hippie. She's very happy. She's different from anybody that Stephanie has ever met. And when they leave this house, Stephanie starts thinking in her head, what if I like this woman romantically? She's never felt this way about a woman before or felt this way ever. She has all these crazy thoughts in her head, like, what if I'm making the wrong decision? What if Phyllis is just the door opener to what there could be? The title, The Unassigned Territory, to me means land that's like free to anyone. Anyone's allowed to do, ask anything they want. But this title could also mean, in terms of Stephanie being the unassigned territory, she is new to this town, so she's not tied down to anything. She's not a Jehovah's Witness yet, so their rules don't really apply to her as much. And she's still growing. She doesn't know if she just wants to like men or just women. She doesn't know anything, really. She's still like unassigned territory. She's growing. The characters. To me, I see Stephanie as a young blonde girl. Leslie I see as just a mother figure. And then Phyllis, a hippie. A happy, different looking than most person. To me, the theme of the story was love appears suddenly. Yes, Phyllis comes at the end of the story, but it was the climax, sort of. It was what the story was leading to. It was where Stephanie starts to believe something different, and nothing that she knew before made sense now. And so I thought, to me, love appearing randomly was a good theme. The structure of the story has a beginning, middle, and end, and they all flow good, but there is not really a climax. Yes, after leaving Phyllis's house, it made her start thinking, but there was nothing really like, there was no decline, there was nothing. It was just like the story was going, going, and going. The style that Watts uses is internal dialogue. After they left Phyllis's house, the audience only knows what's going on through Stephanie's own narration in her head. Every thought she had with herself and the ideas going through her head is known by the audience because of Watt's writing style. She explains that Stephanie is curious and she just wants to know if she's doing the right thing, and this is all only known by Stephanie's internal thoughts. To me, this story was not something I would read on my own time. The story was not for me. It was a wonderful story. It's just not something I probably would pick up and read on my own. But it was good. So, thank you for listening. And yeah.